Hi everyone, it's Marguerite. How are you doing today? So today I have another Ulta haul for you. Today I'm going to be doing one of my favorite types of videos. I did some shopping and of course I want to show you guys everything that I got because my husband doesn't care what I got. So I would love to show you guys. Anyways, there's some new products that I wanted to test out. And also I previously filmed this makeup look that I'm wearing. I'm going to be calling it my fall makeup look tutorial, and it's a tutorial where I'm testing out all the products that I'm about to show you from my Ulta haul. So I try it out for you, show you swatches. You can see what they look like and how I apply them. So that will be linked below in the description bar if you are interested. If you're not, fine with me. Okay, so let's get started. Here is the bag of goods. Probably weighs about 20 pounds, give or take. So I decided to try out a new line. I've never tried this line out before. I've heard about it once from my friend who wanted me to try out their contour stick. And that would be Pur Cosmetics, P-U-R. It's at Ulta. You can probably get it online. So I got three things. First, the most least exciting thing would be this Eyedentity Luxe Firming Eye Cream. I'm always looking for new firming eye creams just because that area is so delicate. It's one of the first to age and shows your first signs of aging. So I'm always looking to firm those lines. You squeeze it out. I've tried this for a week now and I really like it. I don't know if I've seen that big of an improvement. Time will tell, but you squeeze it out and then using this silver and you massage it into your eye and it feels very luxurious, and I hope it's firming. Now on to more important things. I got a foundation and a contour stick. So first, the foundation is their Liquid Veil 4-in-1 Spray Foundation. And I got the shade Medium. This is a spray foundation. It will give you a beautiful airbrush finish. I've tested this out for a week now. I'm using this in the tutorial. It's what I'm wearing right now. So you'll see how I use it in my tutorial, but you just basically shake it. You can spray it onto your face, blend it out with a beauty blender, complexion sponge, or you can spray it onto a brush and buff it out. And so far, this is a beautiful foundation. It says it's infused with liquid crystals. I don't know what the 4-in-1 is, but it feels like it leaves a powdery finish. So I find that this is beautiful for the price. This is like around $30 too. I know Jouer has an airbrush spray foundation. Sephora, I haven't tried the Sephora one, but I have tried the Dior one, which is like twice the price. And I love this 10 times more. This just leaves the most beautiful finish and helps your skin just look like skin. It's not cakey. It's not too thick or heavy. So to see how I use this, check out my tutorial. I love this foundation so far. And then I got the Cameo Contour Double-Ended Contour Foundation Stick. It comes with a sponge, which I haven't tried yet, but looks like a great sponge to have. And then I got the shade Medium. So yeah, this is double-ended. One side has a highlight with no shimmer, which is great for you oily skin girls, or if you have texture or acne. You definitely don't want any shimmer because that will magnify any texture you have on your skin. So I thought that this one was very, just your basic good cream highlighter. I tried it out in my tutorial. Here, let me show you a swatch of this. And my initial impression is I'm very impressed with this stick. I like it more than my Bobbi Brown foundation stick that I always use to contour because this isn't as thick. This blends out beautifully and it leaves just the most sheer wash of color. It feels like powder. It doesn't feel too creamy at all. And there's light, medium, tan, and dark. I think those are the 4 shades. I got medium. And but I just think it blends out beautifully. Very easy to blend out. You can use a brush, you can use a complexion sponge, but I show you how to do that in my tutorial as well. Another brand that I really like is IT Cosmetics. Something I've really been wanting to try from them is their Bye Bye Undereye, because concealers are something I'm always searching for. I don't like when they're too sheer or too thin. So I decided to try this out. I got the shade Light and I've been using this for a week now and I'm very impressed. The texture is very creamy and thick. It's a full coverage concealer, but it's creamy. It blends out beautifully. It doesn't look cakey under your eye at all. It reminds me of the Tarte Maracuja concealer, if you're familiar with that, but I just love the texture of this, and I like that it is thick, and I find that even when I blend it out, a lot of it stays put, but it just leaves a beautiful finish. I have this on right now too. I find that it doesn't crease and it doesn't age me when I put powder on top of it, and it's very hydrating, but it's very full coverage, and I do find that it helps get rid of dark circles. But a combination that I've been doing for the past week that I've been really impressed with is, first I apply, also new that I got, is IT Cosmetics by Undereye Corrector, and this is the color Riche. I don't know if there were more colors, but they didn't have more out, but I think this is for darker skinned girls, but I find that it works for me too. I have this on right now too, and it's a very rich orangey tan color. It's very creamy and blendable, but anyways, you apply this under your eye just in a half moon shape first, and then your concealer on top of it, and this will just really helps cancel out any dark circles, especially the orange dark tone of this really will brighten under your eye area and get rid of dark circles. I show you how I use it in my tutorial, so I've been really impressed with that combination, and I'm glad I decided to try that out. I also got Your Skin But Better CC Cream, color correcting, full correcting cream, plus anti-aging hydrating serum by IT Cosmetics, or CC cream in the shade medium. I've been hearing a lot about this. A lot of people say that this is one of the best. They just use this for foundation, and I have tried this out too. I'm not using this in my tutorial because my tutorial is mainly for oily skin girls, just to show you how to really get a matte foundation look. So since this is hydrating, this is going to leave more of a dewy finish, but so this is really good if you have dry skin. But I find that I do really like this. It's very creamy and it helps your skin look beautiful. I like the color corrector in it because it helps cancel out my redness. I have a lot of redness in my skin. So far I'm really impressed with this. I really haven't tried it that many times, but I've tried it about 3 times and I was really impressed. It helps my skin just look really beautiful, really plump and really hydrated. So I'll have to use that in a tutorial for you guys sometime. I also got this IT Cosmetics Blending Concealer Brush. Okay, now moving on to another brand, Clinique, which may not be exciting for you. Clinique's been around forever, and I used to always think like my grandma used it, but it has been around for a reason. And I decided to try these products out. This is the line that's for pores and oily skin. I'm always looking for stuff to control my oil, and believe it or not, skincare is the most important step in your whole makeup application. It really depends on how you prepare your skin for your makeup application. So if your skin's dry, dehydrated, your makeup is not going to apply well. It's really good to make sure you have a nice, smooth, soft canvas. Maybe exfoliate before if you have a big night out and you really want your makeup to apply beautifully. So if you have very oily skin, you really want to go in with a nice mattifying serum, moisturizer, and primer, and those steps together will really make sure that your oil is controlled all day long. So you really need to make sure you think about those types of things and make sure that you guys find a skincare routine that suits your skin type. So for me personally, I have super oily skin, but you know, I'm a mix of oily and combination because I can get very dry in certain areas, like around my chin, around my nose, and sometimes in the middle of my forehead, but my cheeks and top of the middle of my forehead get super oily. And that's mainly what bothers me the most. So I've been looking into this for a while and I finally decided to buy it and try it out. So let me show you what I've been doing for a week that I found really does help my skin so far and helps my makeup just apply beautifully and just creates a very smooth matte canvas for my makeup application. And I found that it really helps control oil. My oil does not seep through my makeup, doesn't eat away my makeup, and the stuff really does help control my oil. So anyways, enough of that. First is the Pore Refining Solutions Charcoal Mask. And I actually applied this before I even did my makeup. It's really good to use a mattifying or charcoal mask if you have large pores, and that will really just help tighten your pores and prevent oil before your makeup application. So this is the charcoal mask and it really did help tighten my pores. I don't feel oily, you know, it really helped ensure that my face is very matte. So I've only tried this once, but so far I'm impressed with the results. I like to go in with the correcting serum first. This is Pore Refining Solutions, their correcting serum. So first I'll wash my face and then I will tone it. I usually use witch hazel. Then I'll go in with the Pore Refining Solutions Serum. And then on top of that, I will go in with the Pore Refining Solutions Stay Matte Hydrator. I find that this moisturizer really does help my skin stay matte. This is very good for sensitive skin. It's 100% fragrance free. It mattifies instantly. It helps make my skin very smooth. And it says it's supposed to curb excess oil and shine for 8 hours. Non-acnegenic. Even the T-zone feels fresh and you stay comfortably matte. I would say that's true. I do feel comfortably matte, and I don't know about 8 hours. I haven't like looked at a clock while I'm wearing it, but I feel like it does help keep my skin matte. By the way, this is not sponsored. No one knows who I am, so I'm just showing you what works for my oily AF skin. And then on top of that, I like to go in with the Instant Perfector, and I use this as my primer, at least for the past week. But this is the Instant Perfector, and I got Invisible Bright. There was two other shades, a light and a dark, but I just got the bright one to help brighten. And this has that silicone feel to it, and I just gently press it into my pores just to help fill in my pores. And so far I'm very impressed with that combination, and it really does help my skin stay matte throughout the day. Then I decided to get the Urban Decay De-Slick Makeup Setting Spray. This one's for oil control. I have their all-nighter one, but this one says for oil control, and so far I like it. Again, you can't just use one certain product and expect it to control oil. It's the different steps that you use in conjunction with each other that will really help ensure that it controls oil, and you know, that you don't get too oily throughout the day. So you have to use like different products and they'll all work together, but so far this with my Clinique works beautifully. Also by Clinique, I got this Super City Block, which is broad spectrum SPF 40, and I thought that this would be good just to apply on top of my moisturizer in my daytime, just to really help protect your skin, because you really want to protect your skin from environmental damage. Even when you're running errands or driving, you can still get sun damage. So it's just good to make sure your moisturizer has SPF in it, and if it doesn't, then be sure to try out a SPF that you can apply on top of it. You want the SPF to be the last step in your skincare routine. And this is oil-free, fragrance-free, alcohol-free. So I decided this would be a good one for my sensitive skin, because some sunscreens do break me out and are just too harsh. Next, I decided to try out the new Smashbox Studio Skin Concealer. This is also waterproof, lasts up to 24 hours. Maybe I'll put that to the test one day. I got the color Light Neutral, and I don't have an opinion on this. I haven't tried this out yet, but the wand is like every other wand you will see. It looks hydrating, and I'll be sure to give you guys a review. Now onto two lip products. I got the BareMinerals Gin Nude Buttercream Lip Gloss, and then the Gin Nude Matte Liquid Lip Color. I've been hearing great things about these. This is the color Cookie. I also got the color Slay, but I cannot find it. Hopefully it's upstairs somewhere. But here's the color Cookie, and it's supposed to be matte. This is pretty pink, but I just thought when you kind of blend it out, it just leaves like a really pretty girly pink color. The BareMinerals Buttercream Lip Gloss. This is in the color Snarky. I love BareMineral products. This looks like it has a little shimmer, and I thought this would be pretty on top of the Cookie color. But just a very pretty sheer pink color. It looks like it's very hydrating and glossy. It doesn't feel too sticky. It feels pretty good. And then some more fun lip products are these by Loreal. I don't think these are new, but I was just looking for some deep fall colors. This first one is 815 Ginger Spice. I've been wanting more of the like brown spice colors. So there is Ginger Spice. That's what that looks like. And then I got 860 Spice. So let me show you that. This is what's on my lips right now, by the way. So it's even darker and more purpley, not as brown. And then I got 840 Nature's Blush. So this is just totally on the other end. This isn't going to be brown. But that looks beautiful. Just a very good, more, just a very pretty rose colored pink. Oh, and then I got Raisin. One more. I already wiped off those other swatches, but let me show you Raisin, which looks very like raisiny grape purpley, and I love that color. Lastly, from Ulta, I got the Maybelline Dream Matte Mousse. I got the color Nude Light 4, and you know, I think I'll just kind of dip my brush into it and then buff it out onto my face, but I'll definitely try this out for you guys in a tutorial. And then lastly, these are new products. I didn't get these from Ulta, but I wanted to show you because I mentioned it on my Instagram. But these new lip products by Jouer, their new lip cream, which is supposed to be their liquid lip formula. So these just launched like 2 weeks ago. I honestly haven't tried them, so I'm not sure how long they last, but I will be sure to use these in a tutorial for you. So let me show you the swatches. I got, all right, I got a fourth one. It's missing. Hopefully it's upstairs, but let's see. I got Melon. There's Melon, of course. And then I got Tawny Rose, which is more mauve-y. Not as pink, it's more purple toned. And then I got the color Buff. I don't know where that is. Hopefully it's upstairs. And then I got Brick, which is this beautiful red. And these feel very creamy, by the way. Ooh, there's Brick, which I think is beautiful for fall. These feel very moisturizing, and I'm just curious how long these last and if they feather or not. And then I got the gloss Starfish. This is a very popular gloss of theirs, and I've just been interested in trying this. This is more of your light coral pink. I don't know if you can even see that, but it doesn't feel sticky at all. It blends out and it seems very creamy. So those are by Jouer. I also got their Mattifying bronzer, which I use in my tutorial, and I find that this is very mattifying, has no shimmer in it, so it's great if you have oily skin. That completes my Ulta haul. Thank you for bearing with me and letting me show you what I got. I love to makeup shop, so if there's anything new that you guys got at Ulta or Sephora or whatever, let me know. Leave it in the comments below. I would love to hear about it. If you found any new products that you love or anything you'd like me to try out, I would love to try out. So thank you guys for watching. I hope that you guys have a great day. Thank you for your support. Please remember to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in my next tutorial. But anyways, I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.